Hey everybody, Tammi C Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light, love. How you all doing? I am well, doing well. Let's have shadows and stuff. Shadow dancing. Y'all don't know nothing about that song. Some of you all. Yeah, Andy Gibb. BG's baby brother who passed away. You all, I'm going to be brief. I have a client. I feel like Tony Gaskin now. I hope you all are well. I'm doing good on my way on vacation, going to Destin to hang out on the beach with my girls. So I am beyond excited. I've been working so hard since the end of June, and I need to pull the plug just for a little while. It is raining so hard here outside of Chicago. We needed it. It's been kind of dry. I want to speak briefly. I always get my videos from the comments, and this is going to be the title. Why is it happening for them but not me? And I got to figure out how to shorten that. So I'm reading, I was really trying to listen to this prayer about getting married, because I feel like I want to get remarried, but I haven't been intentional about it like I need to be. So I'm trying to get more into it. So I was kind of listening to this prayer, and I need to just listen and not read those comments. So one lady said, which is a beautiful comment, I listened to this prayer faithfully, and within a year, I got married. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you. So this prayer did work. Well, someone else, here they come. Not that they're wrong. It's not about right or wrong. They said it's just so painful to see that someone did this prayer for 1 year and they get married, and I'm 34, and I'm just going to paraphrase. I'm assuming they've done the prayer, and what's up? I'm still waiting and waiting, and that's fair. This is what I've learned, and I notice, again, ladies do this more than men. I just don't hear men saying, that's not fair, dude started his own business, what about me? They may think it, I don't know, but they don't verbalize stuff like that. We do that. Oh, they get to have a baby, I don't. And some mothers out here, they're not the best, and they can crank out 2 and 3 kids, and then you have a really good spirited woman that's really desiring a child, and she can't get pregnant. I could see the frustration. So this is not about judgment, but I just want to help you with these type of situations. When it comes to someone praying a prayer, or they're able to get out and meet their guy and they get married in a year or 3 or 2, that's their story. When it comes to you, yours may look different. I had to learn that, and don't think I'm perfect, you all. I always say that because I want you to know this, but it's a certain way that I do think, and I learned early on what works for somebody else, it may not work for me. And I'll admit, when I saw a couple of my friends getting married younger, I was ready to get married too, because I had been with my ex-husband for like 5 years. We dated as teenagers, and he's a little bit older than me. But by 5 years, yeah, it was time. It was time to do something. And so I did see 2 friends get married, and of course that kind of, encouraged me to want to get married. But overall, I don't follow what other people do. And I had to learn a big lesson. And I'll tell you all, I wasn't the type that just wanted kids. It just wasn't my burning desire. It was like, Now, if I was with the one that I truly love, I would have had 2 or 3 with him, because that's just the type of person. He's a more gentle soul. He loves kids, just a sweetheart. So yeah, I would have had 2 or 3. Well, depending on how the pregnancies went. But it was just something that it really wasn't a burning desire for me. I'm just speaking for me. I think for me, pregnancy and having babies would have been contingent too upon who I'm with. And if I was, because I was in an unhealthy situation, that definitely didn't give me a desire to want to have kids with somebody that's, dangerous, to be honest. So the thing, okay, I'm saying all that to say, I have several friends, my niece, my 2 sisters, my other older sister, they all have kids. I don't. What the hell can I do about it? And I'm not trying to be flippant with somebody's dream, but as you get older, it does become like that. Possibly you're not going to get maybe everything you want. And you got to find that peace. You got to find that peace with it. Because I'm going to be sad every day if I say, I'm not married, I want to be remarried. I'm not yet. And I have to hold on to the faith that I am going to get remarried. I don't have kids, where, as I just told you all, that wasn't one of my burning desires. But I could still be like that and look and say, well, why didn't I get to have the kids? My sisters do. It's just a way of keeping yourself in bondage. You're keeping yourself sad. And it's not going to change your situation. I don't have the answers to that. Like, why can't I get married or why can't I have kids? But the things you can do is truly, truly pray and visualize yourself as that wife. Visualize yourself as that mom and try to get your mind off of it. And I don't want to be no hypocrite on here, because I, too, like I said, I want to get remarried, and I can't get, it's not like I'm anxious about getting married. I'm more or less anxious about situations. Let me put it like that, like waiting on an outcome to come. Not about getting married, because I've been married before. It's not the marriage part for me. It's a situation. You all know when you're kind of like in limbo or trying to work things out and it's not going on your timeline. But seriously, you all don't. And I repeat, do not like wonder why this particular lady got her husband and you didn't. You stay on your course and keep believing. And you might get weary sometimes, but try to, it sound bad, but try to busy yourself up and try to get your mind off of it, because feeling sorry for yourself, it just doesn't produce that type of situation. And then you might meet somebody, but you might miss it because maybe you're in that feeling sorry for yourself stage. Or it almost can sound borderline envious a little bit. Like, you know, I know somebody, her cousin had a baby and she was crying. She told me, I was just crying. I said, oh, you were so happy for her. No, I was jealous. And I told her straight up, and we was talking face to face. I said, don't be jealous now, because you're blocking what's supposed to be for you. You got to try to be happy for your cousin. And God didn't stop making babies. So the next time it could be you. Again, you all, I know I repeat myself. I get it. When you want to get married, you want to have kids, it hurts. It does hurt. And sometimes you're like, well, what about me? That's a fair question. What about me? And why am I in this spot? I do feel you, and I do understand. But try to keep your mind on a positive note. Do the visualizations daily. Do meditate. Do journal. Write in your journal every day what you want. Every day I'm writing in here. It's not only what I want, it's things I'm grateful for. I'm laughing. I wrote, I am tired as hell. Well, don't write that in your journal. But I just keep it real. I do. That's what I wrote. It's going good, though. I feel better. I took me a little nap. But yes, I just want to drop that real quick. Drop me some comments. Can you all relate to what I'm saying? Like, Tiffany's life, Yolanda's life, and Desiree's life look one way. Tammy's life looks another. Tammy may be, getting married later in life. Tammy started her business later in life. This is me, for real. Tammy graduated, from college with my BA at 32. My MSW, I was 40 something. Later 40s. So hold on, you all. 34, you're not really old. And you may have your baby at 38, or you may get married at 39. It's still all good. It really is. I know you probably don't want to have babies later like that, but it happens for some people. Does that make any sense what I'm saying? All right, gotta go. I just want to do this video really fast. Drop me comments, hit like, hit subscribe again. And thank you for your comments. You all been rocking and rolling with my shorts. I'm enjoying those shorts. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself and stay positive and keep believing. You're going to get it. All right, bye-bye.